Picture opening the King James Bible, a book revered as God's perfect word, and discovering numerical patterns so precise they seem divinely crafted. Using the free King James Pure Bible Search program, let's explore an extraordinary series of sevens that weave through the first 7 books of both Testaments and the first and last books of the Bible, pointing to God and Jesus with breathtaking clarity. Start with the first 7 books of the Old Testament, Genesis through Judges. Search for God and gods. These terms appear in exactly 777 verses across 154 chapters, which is 77 plus 77. The number 7, symbolizing divine perfection, multiplies into 777, as if God stamped his sovereignty across these foundational books. Now expand to the first 7 books of both Testaments, Genesis through Judges and Matthew through 1 Corinthians. Search case sensitively for God and Jesus. The result? Precisely 2401 mentions, 1658 for God and 743 for Jesus.
Remarkably, 2401 equals 7 times 7 times 7 times 7, 7 to the 4th power, a quadruple seal of perfection uniting God and Jesus across the Old and New Testaments.
Go further to the bookends of Scripture, Genesis, the first book, and Revelation, the last. Search for God and Jesus. Together they appear 343 times, 329 for God and 14 for Jesus. That's 7 times 7 times 7, or 7 to the 3rd power, another perfect cube of divine completion. From creation in Genesis to consummation in Revelation, the 343 mentions of God and Jesus frame the Bible with Christ's eternal divinity. These patterns, 777 verses, 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 mentions, and 7 times 7 times 7 occurrences are unique to the King James Bible. There is no way that a mere human or group of humans could orchestrate such symmetry and hide them for centuries waiting for computers. Download King James Pure Bible Search, explore these patterns at kjvcode.com, and marvel at God's flawless word.